Hey guys, you're welcome to Tony Close Ghana TV, and it's a beautiful day out here in Finland, and it's Friday, and you already know what that means. It's Premiership time. See, yeah, I really want to see how Arsenal play against Leicester City. This game is very, very important. Not just because it's the second game of the season for Arsenal Football Club, but it's because it's that kind of game that a lot of players in that team definitely have to prove themselves, make a statement in that game against Leicester. We're playing at home. It's a game that we should be able to confidently and conveniently win. You know, it's it's a game that we don't have any excuse. It's Leicester City, and they have a couple of players that are a little bit unsettled. Madison is unsettled. He wants to leave the club. Euro Tillemans, he wants to leave for Arsenal. Like on the mental side of that game on Saturday, Arsenal have an advantage over Leicester City, and we're home. And we also have Gabriel Jesus, who would likely get those goals for us. We have a Saka on the wings. We have Vieira coming back. It all looks good. We have Tomiyasu. It looks like a party. So we could just go into this game on Saturday and, just bulldoze Leicester City. I really hope that Arsenal would turn up the heat, you know, uh, look inwards, create that efficiency in the back four. We should be mentally alert throughout the game because even if I still think that Leicester City um, are not there, are not just really there quite yet, they could still pose a lot of dangers for our team. So we have to be alert, and we need to get this win. Quite easily. We don't have to leave it until the end of the or like 10 minutes before the end of the game before we put in a goal in the back of the net. We should just attack from the get-go. Attack, 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 which is also the same thing I said before the game against Crystal Palace. If we need to beat Crystal Palace, if we need to beat Leicester City easily, we just need to turn up the heat. All the players need to turn up. You know, our attack needs to be potent. We have to scare them because we have the big hitters with us. We have the bigger guys with us. We have Gabriel Jesus in our striking formation. We have Saka. It's scary, So we just have to look inwards and just go do the job, just like a hit job. Just go get two first half goals, and they will definitely want to come out in the second half, and then we can hit them on the counter and get two more goals. Leicester should not escape with nothing less than 4 goals to nil. And again, I also expect Saliba, uh, our defensive sensation. He has sent lots of confidence into that Arsenal back four with Gabriel, who I think, has just been average. Is not really top notch, but he's just that average defender that you could really rely on, in some cases. Uh, I really want to see Tomiyasu take back that right wing back. I just don't know. There's this feeling of safety I get whenever he plays. So let's see if Arteta would want to risk Ben White on that right side again. But yeah, Definitely, we just hope that Arsenal would be able to win that game. Uh, win that game tomorrow. Uh, so let's see. Let's see. Secondly, Liverpool will be playing Crystal Palace. You remember Crystal Palace coming out from a loss, in Selhurst Park. They'll want to make a statement. And like we all know, most of Vieira's teams that we've seen, both in the past and right now, they come with this steely, hard men. I felt that they were really, really hard done by Arsenal last week. So definitely this week they will come with a bang. And I see Liverpool struggling a little bit before they could win that game. Who knows? If you feel that Liverpool, is gonna thump Crystal Palace, I'll just beg you to have a rethink because that game is gonna be a very very tough one. Now the big one is going to be against uh, Chelsea versus Tottenham. Tottenham goes into Stamford Bridge, and I don't know what that would be, but uh, definitely, I don't want my biggest rivals, which is Tottenham, to win that game. I'll prefer that game to be like a draw, But again, Chelsea needs to convince me. I'm not yet convinced about Chelsea uh, this season. We just see Sterling through that middle. Pulisic hasn't really, uh, gotten into that form that that launched him into Chelsea in the first season when he played there. Kovacic hasn't been playing. Uh, uh, James is having problems at that back. Struggling to replicate last season's runs that he was, getting along that line. So it's a very difficult one for Chelsea. And I don't even really see Sterling acclimatizing to that team. All of a sudden, I still think he needs to grind harder. He needs to grind harder because the dynamics of Manchester City is not the same thing that we're seeing in that Chelsea. Chelsea would be okay to just win that game by 1 goal to nil comfortably. That's how they do it. But my mind tells me that Spurs have something off their sleeves uh, come or come the weekend when they play against Chelsea. But let's see. Let's see. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Manchester United would be heading to Brentford. We all know that Brentford is a very, very difficult place in London to actually go to and play. Most teams that go there, they actually have to run their socks off before they can even, get anything at all. So, that one too will be very, very interesting to see. Um, but with Manchester United, their form, their transfer dealings, and how disgraceful their game ended last week, I don't really see them doing anything. So that will be an interesting matchup. I really want to watch that match and see what really happens. On Saturday, me and Ryan Maguire will be having, just a quick roundup of the Arsenal game and some of the games that they'll be playing on Saturday. So it's very, very important that you guys join me on Saturday, where me and Ryan Maguire, we'll just have a quick roundup, a quick one. 30 minutes, just to talk about the Arsenal game, of which he would come back and join me the next week for the Ryan and Claude show, our flagship show. And as you know, Ryan Maguire is a resident podcaster and my business partner. So, it's always fireworks when we meet. Also, Deji Sport should be joining us next week on the Minority Report. At this time, you cannot just deny the influence of Deji Spores on the Minority Report. It's a blessing to always have that brother, grace the Minority Report. And to you, my subscribers, I will make sure I bring Deji Spores. I've never been this close with a sports fan ever, but Deji represents that new breed of podcasters that you could actually he brings in something unique, and you need to understand that what he brings to the table, and apart from that, he's a very decent human being as a person and as a father, very decent human being. And uh, I have no cause for alarm bringing a sports fan and to come and grace the Minority Report constantly. He always brings it. He brings the heat. So you guys will have to join us next week, Wednesday, on the Minority Report with world famous Deji Spores. You can also catch him on One Touch TV, and you can catch him on the Paxton podcast, where he does his thing. So that's it for now. Now, for just a little bit of transfer news, Arsenal is going for Pepe. Pepe is an FC Porto striker. Do I like him? I think he's good. Do I think he's the one to replace Gabriel Jesus? No, but I think it's that classy striker that would be able to be a very, very good support for Gabriel Jesus. So I would like him in. And like I've said before, uh, Pablo Mari has been able to get his move away from Arsenal on loan, on a season-long loan to FC Monza of Italy. They are just the newcomers into the Serie A, and that club is being owned by Berlusconi, as you all know, with deep roots and deep links to AC Milan. So, Monza is back, and they took Pablo Mari for us. Pablo Mari, we wish you good luck out there in Italy. You've always wanted to go to Italy, and that's your move. Hopefully, you have a very, very good spell out there. Secondly, Bellerin is actively seeking to terminate his contract with Arsenal Football Club. This is going to be a very, very difficult one because the Arsenal hierarchy actually feel like they can, get a little bit of money for him, in that transfer market. But every club they've tried to shop him out to don't want to pay top dollar for Hector Bellerin. So this is a very, very disastrous dealing for Arsenal. I keep saying it. It's very, very difficult for us to uh, basically have top dollar or get good money for players that are decent, going out from Arsenal Football Club. It's very disgraceful. Even Torreira had to leave for 5.5 million pounds to Galatasaray, and of which I think in the market, if maybe he was in a club like FC Lyon or he was in a club like Bayern Munich, people would want to pay top dollar for Torreira, because I still think Torreira is worth a good 30, 20 million. But of course, it's in Arsenal, so people want to just come and prize our players for cheap. I hope by next season all this will stop and we'll start having that pride, that sense of pride in our transfer dealings once more. Um, so for now, uh, we are still looking at Jeremy Pino. This uh, This winger that plays for Villarreal, Spacey, he's nice. He's a good guy. I like his way of playing. He's quite young, but is he that kind of player we need? Mm, I think the jury will be out on that. But right now, Arsenal need any addition to that team that we could get. Any addition is welcome. So I would welcome Pino to the club. The club is still actively seeking to do business with Villarreal, as they are still locked in talks, uh, for Jeremy Pino. So, I'll keep an eye on that one. Arsenal is still, they are still on for Tonali from AC Milan. But my contacts are all telling me that this particular player is just part of a smoke screen because Edu has something up his sleeve. So I don't know. But let's see. I still think this is a smoke screen. I don't think Arsenal wants to really, really get Tonali. But let's see what happens. I'll keep you informed about what's really going on and what's really happening. Please, everyone, subscribe to my channel, uh like, comment, help me grow the channel. As you know, I'm not making anything from it, but this is just I'm just doing it out of the passion I have for football and out of the passion I have for um Arsenal Football Club. So it will really be very, very good if you guys can subscribe, just support me in that way. Just try, like, subscribe, share to your friends, it's a friendly one, and this is an original production. So there's nothing harmful, about this podcast. We just come, talk about football, smile, laugh, have a little bit of banter, with the group. So this is a very, very good. This is a very, very good situation that we're in. That we could be able to, have good podcasters around coming to grace the shows, and and we could just do our thing and be happy with Arsenal Football Club. So far, the wins keep coming. We're all happy. I'm happy. The fans are happy. The subscribers are happy. The club will be happy. So, this is just what we need. I'll catch you guys on Saturday or on Sunday with the team, but likely I would give a post match analysis for Leicester City. So I would see you guys this weekend. Have a nice day and take care of yourselves. Bye.